Hey John, we're going to do a quick recap here of your lesson and give you some ideas or drills to work on going forward. Pretty good, fundamentally strong golf swing. We talked about that. I can tell you've had lessons before as a junior for sure. So we're going to take the golf club away. A lot of
no forward person either, right?
right.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean you can, but
No need.
yeah.
Okay.
Hands are taking the club away. A lot of separation from the body with the arms.
Yep. I need to get some stakes from Home Depot.
And that gets you really level in the shoulders at the top of the golf swing. Meaning, arms get behind you or down behind you. Chin disappears. So we lose our tilt. We stand up a little bit and then pull the club down as we slide forward. So hips are working towards the target instead of the little bit of bump to get back to this line that golf professionals do from here. We need to turn. We need to get that the butt cheek going towards the door back here.
I like the practicing putting the club into the wall and just keep turning my body around it instead of moving the club face.
And you said you struggle with high ball flight.
Yep.
A lot of
that makes sense.
Lot going on here as far as loft, things that add loft.
Yep, makes sense a lot. Turning, not sliding.
And then we're gonna do.
Yeah, turning, not sliding is probably a big key for me.
Yep.
Take it. Oh, what was the key? Take it back. The Home Depot stick. Put it on the shaft. Swing back. Should be touching the body, and then it needs to go down the leg.
This is definitely a good way to show you how the club is being lifted. We want that club and
I'm taking
arms still working.
Too?
Yep.
Okay.
Because of the lift. So the club head goes out this direction because the arms are lifting and not following the chest around in a circle.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yep. Is there enough wrist cock there, or is it fine?
We talked about how that club is being turned inside or the wrist is working the wrong way. So we'd like to see that club hinge up.
Okay, yep.
Arms break down a little bit, and then from here you're sliding and throwing the face at it and going across it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We came over and we did your robot swing. And I'm going to step in here to help you rotate. So the feel is the chest and arms working together to here. Then we start hinging it up like a thumbs up sign to the top. And then from here, I'm going to turn you the right way if I can. So I'm pulling your left shoulder behind you to try to get you to turn towards my body in that position. There we go, getting open. And get into your lead or trail toe and up and in the finish position. You got there a little early, but the idea was right and in a balanced position.
Okay.
Then I went, and this is a great drill for you to get a feel for how to take the club away. So we took an alignment stick. You can see it.
Yep.
So we want you focusing on this triangle in the takeaway to this point, meaning the hands to that position right there. So how you do that is you have an alignment stick we just saw on your rib cage. You turn without losing connection with your body with that alignment stick.
Okay.
Once that butt end of that grip gets to about here, now you want to drag this stick down your thigh. Feel it, you don't feel it, you never let it lose connection with your body.
Okay.
And then watch this thing slide down.
It
As you continue turning.
It should.
It will. Again, this is a new feel for you.
Yep.
Really good turn, really good rotation, and then you're going to go to the top, I think, here in this drill. And you've got a lot of rotation, and you're ready to rock and roll
It
there.
shouldn't be back there, should it? No.
No, that's good. I like that position right there.
You do?
Yep.
Okay.
Based on what we started with, I definitely do. And then you tried adding the turn, and I talked to you about how that if you flip your hands, you're going to catch that stick in the ribs. but it would help you turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
It would definitely help you turn. Just a tough lesson to learn.
That's fine.
This is another view of it. Leading, it's on the body, and then you're dragging it down the thigh. Turning to the top.
Wow. PGA guys get it way higher, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
More flexibility.
They don't lose this front bend, so, or this bend that I told you to feel. We want, at the top of the golf swing, we want this side of your body to feel really stretched out. And that is going to be from adding that tilt. The chin, left shoulder under the chin.
Okay.
So if you had a feel, and we need to be careful when we say that, because we need rotation to continue as we're trying to get stretched out in that backside, meaning rotation away from the target. And then you'll feel the big stretch. But if you just went stretch, you could just lift the club up and feel that stretch too. We just need you to keep turning.
Yep.
We went over here and did, part 2 of the idea to get you understanding how to get less loft impact. These one has to be done before the other. I would love for you to work on this takeaway quite a long time before you started tinkering with this idea.
I get it. You're right. That makes sense. That takeaways can be huge.
We want this stick to get to this stick before the club head gets to impact. And we'll get rid of all that breakdown.
I'm so far off there.
Oops. Here's another attempt at it. And see how...
I'm just sliding.
Yep.
No slide, turn. Okay. There's my lifting up again.
Closer.
Yeah, that was a little closer. Yeah.
Yep, and look where the release would have happened. And then this is a couple swings where I just had you hitting balls. Get rid of the slide and we can hold those positions longer. We get less loft to impact. Did that a couple times, and then I said to you at the end, slide. And then I said to you at the end, focus on the takeaway without lifting. And then I told you to hit a low shot. And we're definitely getting less loft to impact.
You need a little more turn, but...
Yep, you need a little more turn. But if you think low driving shots right now,
yep,
it's definitely going to get you doing what we want in the finish. And this was another attempt. First one was better than the second, but because there was a lot of slide in this swing. But
gosh,
if we just turn, we get a lot less loft to impact. Easier said than done, I get it. But own that takeaway, and you'll be able to stay in posture better and turn to get ultimately where you want. But it's a two-part thing. Got to work on this a while, because that'll allow you to stay in posture when you get to the top, or to the top in posture. And then from there, we start working on making this butt cheek go that way instead of towards us. But good work today.
butt cheek left. Butt cheek back.
Keep grinding on it.